Miami has a Dolphins, the greatest football team.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And we are underway here in Atlanta. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Another run here for Robinson, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
Bradley Kenyon in punt formation.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Go ahead.
First carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Tua, give it to Achane.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action, it's Tua. Rolling to the left. That's hard! And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 33 yards. the 12. It's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with H.M. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
To throw is Tua. On the move left. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Third and 7. A shotgun snap for Tua. This one on the floor. And he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 14 yards.
Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The shotgun snap, and they'll pivot to Robinson. Won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. Over the middle. Catch made by Mooney. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's on for the second time to try to get something inside the 10. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion, it's Waddle. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. So after one, it's the Dolphins with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Gun with H.S. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Miami.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
2nd and inches.
Ready.
Off the RPO. This is Dobbs. And he's in. What a try. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Miami. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Let's go. Half the 60.
On second down, here's Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And third down coming up.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason we're really struggling here.
Finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
That's just a huge letdown there defensively. You have them third and long, and anytime an offense decides to just turn around and give the ball to their running back, it's almost like they're waving the white flag that this possession is over. In this case, not only do they pick up the first down, they pick up a huge gain.
That one is caught by Mooney. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Okay, ready?
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Let's go now.
From the gun on third down, here's Penix. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. Nearly a good one. A hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And the defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to be third down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down up past the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Well run with Achane. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, Everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal we're seeing here.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 2.
44. Ready. Ready, team.
Here's Tagovailoa. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Get set. Ready, team.
Tua gonna throw. That one into the hands of Hill. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. A-Tag. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready, shot. Ready, team. Turn on 3, kick.
They'll run with A-Chan. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Come on, A-Chan. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play. Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, but that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down.
Let's go. Panther 60.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 33-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Tua. Now a screen set up by Achane. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
20 TX.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. 3rd and inches.
Ready. 21G. 21G. 20T.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
All right. Out.
Play action. Tagovailoa. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This one from 43 yards away. Sanders' kick is good. So we reach the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am. They spell me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Squad on that rim.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's H.M. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua looking underneath for H.M. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Tua gonna give this to Wright. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's gonna set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll let the fullback push the pot. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
These are the situations why, Mike, that some teams continue to keep a fullback on the roster. You get into these 3rd and short situations, just hand it to the big guy, put your head down, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's H.M. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
Brings up 2nd and
9. It is 2nd and 9. Off play action, it's Tua. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback, manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready. 21G.
On the carry, it's H.M. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ice jam.
Tua now on 3rd down. Headed left, buying time. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down by about a yard. Gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll run right here. It's H.M. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
A shotgun snap to Tua. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. This one's caught at the 4. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Alec Ingalls. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Now, deep ball for London. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. It is a big play there for the Falcons. It's a gain of 43 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of a shotgun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. That is caught, and he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Cousins. It is brought in the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And this is where the threat of run just opens up everything else in your offense, especially when you have a premier back lined up behind center. And this is one of those cases where the defense is so worried about how do we stop this ground game. They don't have enough guys to account for everyone in the passing game, and results in an easy touchdown.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, set.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Miami.
Get set.
Tua, give it to Achane. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On 1st down, a run for Wright. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Wright, touchdown Dolphins. Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins add on to their already sizable lead. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. In trouble, and down he goes. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, in there for the sack, his 4th on the year.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try to run. And this is not going to do the trick.